Hello everyone, Andrew here, and welcome to another video about questions, but this time, not questions that you have asked me, which I then have to answer, but this time I want to ask you guys a few questions because I really appreciate, just how, interactive everyone's been with comments and just watching my videos. I really appreciate all of that. So now, I answered things that you were wondering, so I want you to answer a couple things that I have been wondering, and let's see, just how well this goes. And the first issue that we most definitely need to address is something that people post about in the comments all the time, and it's something that I have to admit I haven't been super happy about it either. And that is the camera that I use to film these videos. People are always talking about how it's blurry and how things aren't focused, and I completely agree. It's been about almost 3 years now since I started this crazy YouTube thing, and back then, this was kind of a camera that, I started out with, and I didn't really think, too much of it. It is an HD camera. In fact, I do have the box for it right here. The camera that I use, and you can barely even read it because it's not focusing in very well. It's the HP T200 digital camcorder, and yeah, I mean that's the problem. It is a camcorder. My family actually has two, because they after I bought mine, it is also a very good still kind of picture taking camera. I mean, obviously it has its imperfections, but it's good enough for them, because, I mean, if I take my camera and, sometimes I go away somewhere, they still need to have their own camera too, so they thought that it was cool, so they bought their own. But the point is, it is, a camcorder. And I suppose, when you're doing a video like this where you're sitting, in front of the camera for, 20, 30 minutes, turn that off. Like that. It's not always, a camcorder is not really the best thing to use, because I guess camcorders are, more for distance kind of things. And the way it works is, I'll actually show you, the point is I want to, have to stop getting up and doing this, because my camera has two kind of focuses. It has really close focus, and it has far focus, but it doesn't really have an in-between focus, and I'll show you. As I mean, this is all the kind of focus it has. You can see on the top there's kind of a flower symbol and a mountain symbol. And right now it's at the mountain symbol, and now it's at the flower symbol, so that's for really close-up things. So that's what I'm using right now, and then that's what I normally use. But the problem is when I do that, it focuses on everything that's way back here, and not on me, which is in the couch kind of in the center of it all. So it's impossible for me to kind of, get it in the middle, which is a really big pain. I guess that one thing I never really thought about when I got a camera way back then was how exactly the focusing would work. So my question to everyone is, especially if you're someone out there who makes videos similar to mine, where you sit in front of the camera and you show things, whether it's pickup videos or talking about consoles and your favorite games and stuff like I do sometimes, what camera would be good for me? Considering the way that this works, I mean, another problem is the fact that my room is so long. Maybe if it wasn't, the background wasn't so far back, it would do a better job of focusing on me, but sometimes I do it too, where I sit in front of the NES games, and it's still kind of blurry. So, I mean, it's just, the bottom line is that this camera isn't really good for in the middle. It's good for really close and, really far, but not the kind of thing that I'm doing, which is unfortunate. So yes, my question is, I don't really know anything about cameras. I don't know, what camera would be better for me to get, what camera is good for the kind of thing I want to use it for, so that's my question to everyone. All the camera experts out there, what do you think would be a good camera for me to get that would allow me to, focus, set the focus, whatever I want, maybe have an autofocus because I do want to hold the game up or something like that, I don't know, that would make things look better, because unfortunately that's just something that I have no idea about. Also, I really don't want to break the bank on the camera. Like, I mean, I want it to be good quality for everyone, but I don't need, like, an $800 super massive expert camera go and take pictures of, individual feathers on birds or something like that. I don't plan to I don't plan to use the camera for really anything other than this, so I don't need, the super most expensive high-tech camera that's ever been created. Just something, that gets the job done is what I'm looking for. And, I don't want to say, I don't want to spend money on this at all, but I mean, I guess the cheaper that it is, but if it gets the job done, like that's the kind of thing I'm looking for, not something. I know that there are cameras out there. I mean, I have people who, have these really crazy cameras, like, oh, it's worth every penny, but I don't take pictures like that. I just want something that's good for videoing. So, especially, if you have a YouTube channel and you have a camera which is really good, and you can say, hey, Andrew, check out this video that I made with this camera, and you can see what the quality looks like, that would be awesome. Although otherwise, even if you do have any recommendations, please post them down below. And I would really like to look into that, because, I mean, it is a shame. I do understand that, things are kind of blurry. It is really funny. I mean, like, the background is really clear, but then me in the front is kind of blurry. So I've almost, thought while watching my videos, it almost looks like I'm in front of a green screen, just based on how clear the background is, but how I don't really fit in. But I'm surprised no one's ever accused me of that, but I guess you just go and watch my room tour. And it kind of debunks that theory. Plus, I just, walked back there. But, yeah, so the main issue here is the camera. If anyone wants to give me any suggestions about that, that would be really cool. I'm not, saying I'm going to go out and, buy a camera next week or maybe even this month. But the point is, I want to, get some ideas in my head for maybe better cameras out there, because that is definitely something that I think needs to be upgraded in the future. Because for all the people who watch my videos out there, you definitely deserve better than, blurry quality and me having to get up and change the focus to the close-up one so you can see the title of the game. Because, I mean, if I grab a random game off the shelf, you probably can't even tell what this game is, because, the focus just completely sucks. Or maybe you can. Anyway, Street Fighter 2010. But the point is, I like to grab the random game. That's the main thing I wanted to talk about. It's just that the camera needs to be upgraded at some point. So if you have any suggestions for that, I would absolutely love to hear them. Okay, that was a lot to say. What is up next? I know there's something I'm forgetting to say before I say the next thing. Oh, now I'm forgetting it. Okay, I guess the next thing I'll talk about, I don't have notes. One thing I've never done is have notes at my side, where it's like, okay, the next thing to talk about, even during Let's Plays, I rarely ever have, that piece of paper that lists things. I just wing it. And I think it's fun. I think it's more fun that way. But the point is, this video is, about questions for you. And the next thing I want to say is there anything that you would like to see else, like, other than the camera quality, else that is different in my videos? And I would love to hear suggestions or comments or feedback, or say things you like, say things that you think would be better off if they changed. Post down in the comments below. Let that be your open forum for feedback. And like I always do, I'll read all the comments, and I'll hopefully be able to get back to you as well, because I'd love to hear what people have to say. Especially the people who are always watching my videos. I really, really, really appreciate that. Especially over 6,000 subscribers now. It really is awesome. And yeah, I want to keep going, and I want to make some changes that people would like. And I'm not going to be like YouTube. It's like, I'm going to force this change on you, and you're going to like it. No, it's like, I want to hear what people have to say. So I'm not going to be like, a big, greedy, monopolistic company. I'm going to be a cool guy. So that's the next thing. If you have any suggestions or feedback, good or bad, I'd love to hear it down in the comments below. And what else is there? Also, yeah, I mean, actually, something I want to point out about the camera that's really important. This camera doesn't actually film in a video format that is compatible with Sony Vegas. It's really stupid. I forget what exactly format it is, though. I mean, I just haven't thought about it in so long. But what I have to do is I actually edit videos with my, real-life videos with this camera in Windows Movie Maker, because they're usually pretty basic, and that's why you don't see a whole bunch of, transitions and effects in them, because I just kind of slap it in there, cut things where I need to cut them, and then upload it. There's not really anything fancy going on there. So, something that has a video format that's compatible with Sony Vegas, because that's what I use to edit, all my other videos, would be absolutely awesome. And something that also records sound, because then I guess I'd have to go into getting a microphone. I know people already complain about kind of the sound quality of my real-life videos. Yeah, tell me what you think of that, if it's good right now. Because some people say it's good, some people say it's bad. I have no idea what to think. But yeah, I mean, that's another thing. I mean, I don't have a microphone or anything like that, so these are all just, suggestions and things I'm asking about at the moment. Don't expect, next week to suddenly everything be, super improved. It's going to take time for sure. But I do want to hear your suggestions down below. So yeah, suggestions about that, general feedback, and anything else. I think that there's more. There's probably more, but I always forget. Maybe I should have notes, but no, it is more fun this way. The other thing is that this week and next week, don't expect too many videos. Because, I had the Star Power thing on Monday, which was absolutely awesome. I got, everyone really seemed to enjoy that. It's something that I had been wondering about for years, even before I did the Let's Play, just because I've played so much Super Mario Bros. 3, and especially so much Super Mario World when you include all the ROM hacks and stuff out there that I've played. So, that's something I've wanted to make for a long time, or it's at least been on my mind for a long time. So I finally made it, and I'm happy that other people are enjoying, just seeing those results as much as I did when I saw them, because I thought that was really fascinating. So, I mean, it's overall, I expect a few weird videos like that, but, nothing really, no Let's Play stuff yet. Maybe in a week or two, that will start. but not at the moment. But anyway, yeah, especially with the camera, I have some questions about, and anything else you would like to see improved. If you have suggestions, for like, say, Andrew, I don't like this about your videos, then please give me, a suggestion on what you think I could do to make that better, or if you don't like, a certain, thing that I use. Like, if you don't like that I record videos with the Dazzler or something, suggest a recommendation for it. Don't just say, get a better one, because, the more that people help guide me, the better things will probably be in the long run. Although I think the Dazzle does pretty well for the older videos. I guess someday I'll need to find the thing that helps me record, HD and stuff. So if you have a recommendation for that, post that down below too. Although, again, don't expect these changes to be immediate or anything like that. But yeah, with that said, thanks to everyone who watches my stuff, thanks to everyone who asks questions for my Q&A, and I hope that everyone, takes advantage of this opportunity to tell me what you like and don't like about my videos and channel, to give me a chance to make things better before, no one replies and I just go and change things and everyone complains that, Andrew, those changes were terrible. But no, I don't think that would ever happen. But anyway, thanks for watching this, hope that you enjoyed, hope that you leave some comments down below, good or bad. And yeah, hope to see you next time for something different. So thanks, and see you later.